to get the rest of Ken's family out here. We got something special for you tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get the sweet dear lady that started all of this way, way, way back down. Where
Bless her heart.
is she? I told her backstage to watch them wires, Charlie, and she's doing exactly what I told her.
Jumping ropes, what
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah. I was just before. You don't mind telling everybody how old you are, do you?
No,
No.
84. Oh yeah.
What kind of day was it?
It was a pretty day. The next day it came a storm. Almost all day.
Been storming ever since, hasn't it? That's the way it goes. Was he a pretty good baby?
Oh yes. He's been good all his life to me.
Well, that's a good deal. We wanted you out here because we got somebody special that Charlie's going to introduce. Hey, Lois, come on out, honey. Where's Kenny?
Kenny, you here? Keith?
He's
There
he,
he is.
there they
Where's
come.
Kenny? There you go.
We want to get your family out here.
Daddy don't know what's going on.
No, I didn't want him to. It's been the hardest to keep secret of anything that's ever been done around here. Okay, Charlie, you do the honors.
The thing is, here this guy, as he's been doing this now, this is the 21st year for the benefit of other people, and he's never really had the proper recognition for what he's done, and we think it's time that he did. So first of all, before we go any further, if we can get Jonna Baker to come out. She's here in behalf of the local Heart Fund Association, and she has a special presentation to make. Jonna, would you come to the front of the stage, please? And I'll give you my mic.
And I can get you to come over here and stand by me, Mr. Hamilton. I tried so hard to just to kind of speak to you and ignore you at the same time tonight so that you would not know that I was here, hopefully. I want to say to you tonight that I am so pleased and so happy with the work that you have done, and 21 years of service is a long time. I want to say to you, I was thinking today if I was just sort of thinking about what I would say, and I was thinking about you as a man, and I really do not know you, and I got thinking about that, I really do not know this man. And then I started thinking about the Bible and what the Bible says. The Bible says that you will know a man by his fruit. And I was thinking about what do I think and what do I know about Ken Hamilton. And when I think about Ken Hamilton, what I think is he is a man, an honorable man, and he is a man that has given his life to helping others, that he is a compassionate man, a man that is loving and caring, a man that has seen others in need, and you have given, and you've gone when people have needed things, and you've sang, and your precious family has sang, and you have given. And you truly are that good Samaritan. And I just thank you for that, and we honor you tonight for that. And I want you to know that as you go in life, and as you approach an older age, and I know that you're going to have many years to come, and as your precious wife, as you go through life, I want you to know that you have sown seeds. You have sown seeds by helping others. And when you are in need, I want you to think that all your needs are going to be met. And I just appreciate you so much. And I have a plaque to present to you on behalf of the American Heart Association. This year I'm president of the Walker County chapter. And it's a beautiful plaque. And I would like Ms. Hamilton to come up and stand with you to get this plaque because it's so pretty. It's a visual way of letting you know how much this community loves you. And if you all would stand, please, while I present this to him. He is a wonderful man that everyone in this county knows has given his time and his love. It says, in appreciation to Ken Hamilton for 21 years outstanding dedicated service to the American Heart Association. God bless you, Mr. Hamilton, and God bless you.
I'm kind of like those folks you see on TV when they get an award, they don't know what to say. And then they have 15 people they want to thank, you know. I'd like to thank my mother of 63 years, my wife of 43 years. My children are all here. The first time they've been on stage with me and all together in so many years. And I want them to know how much I appreciate them. I mentioned a couple times tonight the fellows that have helped carry me through and helped me keep on the road to sing the gospel all these years. A lot of them are here tonight. And
Just hush, that's far enough. That's all you need to say right
most
there.
of all, I want to thank you for being so good and so kind and so loving and so appreciative and so supportive of what we've tried to do these 21 years. Thank you, Charles.
There you go.
I told you it couldn't surprise me, but we're going to try in the time that's left. How about the original members of the group? If you'll come back out, he's already called your names. JB, where are you? JB Phillips, Robert Plasher, Bob Upton, would you come on out and join us on stage? You see, Kim, we're having a kind of a musical This Is Your Life tonight, and we hope you're having fun because it's not over yet.
You know, every time you find a successful man, behind that successful man is a woman. And I think we need to give about 99% of the credit to Lois. She's been on the air with Ken. How long is it now, Lois? 21 years? 21 years. 21 years. Y'all been doing the Sunday night gospel singing. And Gwen and I use that. We used to when we were going up to Arlene, around to other places like that. We always listened to Ken and Lois, and we could always tell what time it was because one of them would eventually get around to telling us what the time was. But we've enjoyed down through the years. How many more guys we got?
Where's Everett Hart? Everett, are you here? I know he is because, come on out, Everett. Absolutely. And Ralph Ramey, where's Ralph? Here comes, come on out, Ralph.
And Gary,
Remember that one a while ago? And people
Gary Bullock was the piano picker.
Sidney Hicks. Sidney, come on out.
Yeah, Sidney and Gary Bullock, I think, have played.
And have we missed anybody now?
Don't forget Landon back there, Charlie.
Landon is my idea what a gospel singer is supposed to look like anyway. Double-breasted suits, two-tone shoes, a mustache, and slick down hair. Come here, Landon. Come on up and take a bow. Did a great job singing and playing tonight.
Gary, you want to get over there at the other piano? We're gonna let this bunch do a song. One of the songs, and we got everybody out here. There's Gwenna and Calvin.
And Carrie.
Who? Yeah, here's Robert. We got Robert out here. This,
somebody may need this.
Kim, do you remember the words to I Wouldn't Take Nothing From a Journey Now? Well, listen. Let me give somebody a microphone here and everybody get around and
I think Sidney had about 2 words to say. Brother Sidney Higgs was Daddy's first keyboard player, if you want to know the truth about it. And the good old Pentecostal days back.
I met Ken, I think, it was 1957 at LT and Annie Mitchell's house. And you don't know it, but they had called Joyce and me to come over and sort of scrutinize you and see what we thought about you. And she asked me what I thought about him and how I thought his voice was, and I said, well, it's real Miller. Ken,
I know what's coming now.
Ken thought it was a real compliment until Lois went home and looked it up. She looked up the word M-E-L-L-E-R, and it said overripe and almost rotten.
That was before he begged me to join the Brother Mayor's Quartet.
Yeah, this is the fellow that got me into all this mess. J.B. Phillips, Ralph Ramey, and David Wolf. Cecil Franklin was playing the piano back in those days for a group called the Real Mares. They come and said they was hard up. I mean, they was hard up for a lead singer. I'd never tried out, but they couldn't find nobody else, so they kept me on for about 5 years. Now, thank you, J.B.
I tried my best to get him not to hire him. I said, he's bald-headed, he won't last no time. But now he's lasted longer than I did.
No, George's got to play something.
Oh, this is an occasion.
He's got expensive.
Well, I won't give you something besides the flag. We've been many miles on that old bus. You hate to turn that penny of with it. Repair on that bus, I'm gonna give you one you don't have to spend no money on.
On the bus. All right, George, I'll keep this in good shape, okay? Thank you so much. That's George Campbell, our bus driver. Okay, oh, what
It's
a...
like all the other buses that Ken's road that don't have any mirrors on the side. They've all been knocked off.
Ken's been driving it. Patsy, before we go any further, what was this tale you were telling me about a bus ride one time when Ken was substitute driver and you wasn't sure you was going to make it up the hill or what? You remember that, Ken?
They spent a lot of them kind of bus trips. If George couldn't go, Ken would have to drive. And when Ken would drive, everybody would be shaking because everybody was scared to death of his driving. He went wide open, and we got the name of being the prayed up group because we had to be. This one time, I'll tell you about one incident right quick. We was somewhere up around Cold Springs, I think. Big long hill down and big long hill up. But what Ken didn't look ahead for was a sharp curve that turned at the top of the next hill. Robert and Bob, we had our seats on the bus that we sat on, you know. And we was all spread out. Well, the next thing I know, we was going down this hill and Ken was giving it all it take. I mean, it was to, the pedal was to plumb to the floor. And I saw Bob and Robert start sort of scrooching up. Next thing I know, we was flying, and here goes Robert to the back seat. And Bob always sat in that back seat. So Robert went back and sat down. I looked back, and they just kept getting lower and lower in that seat. And I know they was praying, because when we got to the top of that hill, I was praying. I didn't know whether we was going to make that curve or not, or go over the other side. So this is just one incident. So you see why we was afraid for Ken to drive. But we've had many good miles together, and we've had many good years together. And I can't foresee the end right now, and I hope it never hits, but because I enjoy working for the Lord, and I enjoy witnessing for Him through my singing. And I don't sing that well, but I like to do my part for the Lord. And I want you to pray for us as we go. We have a lot of fun, but we do see a lot of people saved this way too. And so remember us when you pray. But that's really the story of our life. If we ever let Him drive, we stay prayed up. Believe me.
If you don't have religion, or you trying to build
Well, this is such a pleasant surprise. And I kept looking around and seeing so many people that I've been involved with over these 27 or 28 years, and I wondered what they was all doing here. Of course, I'm always glad to see them, but it's kind of unusual that somebody from every group that I've ever sang with, and that's been about 6 over the years, I believe someone from each one of those groups, at least one member of all the groups that I sing with is here tonight. And I appreciate you fellows and you ladies that have helped me along the way over these years, and I want to thank you so much for the plaque. Ms. Baker, thank you so much from the Heart Fund.
Ken, one thing you need to know, and the people in this building need to know, is that through your efforts and all of those others who came here tonight from Tennessee and everywhere else to sing, $1,076.61. Give yourself a hand.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else? Anybody else want to badmouth me? Okay, let's sing.